Hare Krishna devotees. So today we are going to discuss Upadesamrit. Welcome to this Upadesamrit series. We are discussing verse number 9, 10, and 11 today. So far we discussed Sri Rupa Goswami explaining what are the do's and don'ts in devotional service, how to approach devotees, how to respect them, what should be our approach towards holy name, how we should patiently persist, and finally staying in Vraja, follow the role model who is a Vrajvasi. So all that we have discussed till now, and today we are going to discuss the final instructions, or we can say the apex of all sadhana is to serve Radhakunda. And to understand that, we have to understand the importance of Radhakund. And can you imagine the three verses among the 11 verses are talking about the glories of Radhakund? So the ninth verse goes like this. Vaikunthajanito vara madhupuri tatrapi rasotsavat vrindaranyamudara ramanat tatrapi govardhana radha kundamihapi gokulpate premamruta plavanat kuryadasya virajato giridate sevam viveki nakaha. And the face meaning, the apparent meaning is like this. Vaikuntha janito vara madhupuri. Vaikuntha is great, and greater than because it is above all the dhams. Devi Dham, Mahesh Dham, above that comes Vaikuntha, which is the spiritual world. Even above, even better than that is Madhupuri or the Mathura Dham, Mathura Mandal. Why? Because Krishna is born there in the Prakat Leela pastimes. Vaikuntha Janito Vara Madhupuri Tatrapi Rasotsavat. But uh, because the Ras Leela took place at Vrindavan, therefore Vrindaranya Mudar Pani Raman. Therefore, Vrindavan is even greater than Mathura. Udar Pani Ramana Tatrapi Govardhana. And because of having touched by Krishna's lotus hand, therefore Govardhan is greater even than Vrindavan. And even among the places within Govardhan, Radha Kunda Mihapi Gokulapate Prema Amrita Plavanat. Krishna being drowned in the love of Radharani. So therefore, at this place, therefore Radha Kunda is the greatest. Kuryadasso asya virajato giridate seva viveki na kaha. Which discriminating personal or which intelligent person will not serve Radha Kund? Like that, the question is asked. And let's see what different acharyas have to say about this verse. Okay, so Radharaman Goswami, he mentions that previous verse talked about stay in Vraja, but now he answers where in Vraja. Second point, that point is Radhakund is the best because of flooding of Gokulpati, Krishna's love for Radharani, or her love for Gokulpati. Yes, Radharani's love for Krishna manifests here. It is mentioned that seeing Radharani, Krishna melted into Shamakund, and seeing Krishna, Radharani melted into Radhakund. So these two are not different than Radhakund, Shamakund are not different than Radha Sham. So in terms of being spiritual, Chidru, all are generically equal. Means Mathura is equal to Vaikuntha is equal to Vrindavan is equal to Govardhan is equal to Radhakund. Generically speaking, because all are Chit Swarup. But according to Swarup Shakti, Swabhavik Vaichitri or natural variegatedness within Swarup Shakti, there is Taratamya Bhav or comparative and superlative degrees. And according to these degrees, Radhakund is the best. Srila Saraswati Thakur says, the complete Antaranga follower of Mahaprabhu, Sri Rupa has ascertained that the highest mood in the heart of Gaur Hari is to serve Radhakund. Wow, like Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. Rupa Goswami knows the heart of Mahaprabhu. So, right at the end of concluding, right at the conclusion of his instructions, Rupa Goswami is glorifying Radhakund because the heart of Gaur Hari is to serve Radhakund. This tattva is completely imperceivable to Vaishnavas of other sampradayas like Nimbarka, etc., or Mathura Rasa devotees who are bereft of Gaura Bhakti. So, this Radhakund feature is very okay. No offense to any other Vaishnava sampradaya. All sampradayas, bona fide sampradayas are glorious, and all obeisances to all devotees wherever they are, whether belonging to Nimbarka Sampradaya or whether they are in uh, Madhura Rasa devotees, okay, yeah, uh, but not taking shelter of Gaur Bhakti. So for them, it is difficult to understand the importance of Radhakund, but for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the followers of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to them, Radhakund is the topmost, the Mukutamani, Shiromani of all the holy places. Srila Prabhupada mentions Radhakund at the foot of Govardhan is superior to all because it is there that the love of Krishna overflows. Advanced devotees prefer to reside at Radhakund because this place is the site of many memories of eternal loving affairs between Radharani and Krishna, Rati Vilas. So, uh, when Krishna is not able to see Radharani for some reason, he goes to Radhakunda and pacifies his heart. And praying to Radhakunda, he is able to see Radharani. So Radhakund is bestowing Radharani's experience even to Krishna. So what to speak of sadhakas who are trying to serve the lotus feet of Radharani? So definitely Radhakund will be merciful upon such of those who take shelter. 10th verse says that it talks about the gradation of devotees going up to Srimati Radharani. Although prema is something which is transcendental to this world and prema appearing anywhere is worshipable, yet the prema has four categories or four hierarchical compartments, we can say, or classification. First is Anu Prem, then comes this Apekshit न्यूनाधिकमय प्रेम, then parama prem, mahan prem, and parama mahan prem. Anu prem is atomic love that could be seen in sadhakas. Then this, yeah, apekshika nyunadhika, more or less love is found in devotees like in gradations, like in devotees like Narada Muni, Pandavas, and Uddhava, etc. Mahan Prem is found only in Vrajvasis, and Parama Mahan Prem, it the shelter of Parama Mahan Prem is only Radharani. So let's see here. Karmibhya parito hare priyataya vyaktim yayurjnaninas tebhyo jnana vimukta bhakti parama premaika nisthastata tebhyasta pashupala pankajadrushastabhyo pisaradhika preshta tadvadiyam tadiya sarasi tamnasharayat kahkriti. So anybody worshipping Vishnu by following Vedas is considered astik. So in within astik there are karmis, there are jnanis, and there are yogis, and there are devotees. So the lowest among this rung is karmis, who who perform karma kanda, offer it to Vishnu, and desired swarga phala. Greater than them are jnanis who desire liberation, and for that they worship Krishna. Tebhyo jnana vimukta bhakti parama. And those who have given up knowledge and taken to bhakti, those who are Gyan Mishra Bhaktas or those who are having Shantarati, they are even dear to Hari. Greater than them are Premaika Nishtastata. Those who are worshipping only for Prem or those who have already attained Prem, they are the highest. Tebhyasta Pashupala Pankaja Drishastabhyopi Saradhika. Among all those who have Prem, the gopis are the highest, and among all the gopis, Shri Radha is the highest. Reshta Tadvat Iyam Tadiya Sarasi Tamnashrayat Kakriti. And Radha Kund is as dear to Krishna as Radharani. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnu Tasya Kundam Priyam Tatha. Sarva Gopishu Saivayika Vishnu Ratyanta Vallabha. Nobody else can actually please Krishna to the highest degree, infinite degree, other than Sri Radha, whose head to toe everything is made up of Mahabhav, Prem, which has appeared in a form of a girl, but she is Mahabharat Swarupini. And Krishna is Rasa personified, appeared as Kishore. And Radharani is Mahabhava Swarupini, appearing as Kishori. So nobody should think that their love is not compared to anything in this world. It is Kama Andhatama Prema Nirmala Bhaskar. Atayeva Kama Prema Bahut Antar. What is found in this world is calm. What is found in spiritual world is prem. And there is world of difference, literally world of difference between them. Material world and spiritual world. So, uh, Kama Andhatama. Lust is like deep, dark, murky darkness. And Prema Nirmal Bhaskar. Prema is like daytime sun, full of light and illumination. So, which intelligent person will not serve Radharani? Radharaman Goswami mentions Karmi, Bhagavad Vimukh, due to Kamya Karma Nishtha, are inferior to Jnanis, who are more Bhagavad Samukh because Brahman is Samanya Avirbhav of Bhagavan. Jnanis are after Brahman, so which is a Samanya Avirbhav of Bhagavan. General way of or incomplete way of looking at Bhagavan is only Brahman. Muktas who become liberated by Jnana and are Pradhani Buddha Bhaktas like Kumaras are greater. Premeka Nishtas like Narada are still greater. And Gopis who are so full with Krishna Prem are the greatest. And the best among them is Sri Radha, and her Kunda is equally dear to Krishna. Srila Saraswati Thakur mentions Karmis are praised by Dharmis because of their Sattva gun and piety. Greater are Jnanis because they do not consider Sukha Bhog. Mukta Jnanis are greater after they have given up Jnana. Greater still are Premaika Nishtha. Karmis are better than Yathecha Parayana Prani, means animalistic person who follows their whims of eating, sleeping, etc. Because karmis take shelter of Sattva Guna. Jnanis try to give up all three modes, and Muktas are beyond all three modes, but Premaika Nishtha devotees are still greater than them. Mam chayo vyabhicharan bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samadhitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Already they are, from the beginning of practice, they are transcendent. Then what to speak of after attaining perfection? Srila Prabhupada says, of all these devotees, the gopis are recognized as superior because they do not know anything other than satisfying Krishna. Nor do the gopis expect any return from Krishna. Therefore, everyone interested in Krishna consciousness should ultimately take shelter of Radhakund and execute devotional service there throughout one's life. That is what Srila Prabhupada is saying. Verse 11. कृष्णस्योच्चै प्रणयवसति प्रेयसीभ्योऽपि राधा कुण्डं चास्य मुनिभिरभिदस्तादृगेव व्यधायि यत्प्रेष्ठैरप्यलमसुलभं किं पुनर्भक्तिभाजम् तत्प्रेमेदं सकृदपि सरः स्नातुराविष्करोति. The apparent meaning is Krishnasyochai Pranayavasati Prayasibhyopi Radha. Among all the Prayasis, Radharani is the highest, and her kunda is as good as her. Tadrugeva Vyadhai. Yat Preshtairapi Alam Asulabham Kimpunar Bhakti Bhaja. Even the great Preshthas like Narad Muni, for them this Radha Kunda is asulabh, not easily obtainable. Tat premedam sakrutapi saras naturavish karoti. That love, this Radha Kund, simply by bathing once gives this prema, but one has to be niraparad for that. Radharaman Goswami mentions this prema that one attains by bathing in Radha Kund is unattainable even by great devotees like Narad Muni. See, we discuss about Narad Muni. So, second point, then who will not take shelter of Radha Kund? Is a rhetoric question, means everyone will take shelter of Radha Kund. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes, Sadhan Bhaktir Kathar Ki Baliva Ar Krishna Preshta Ganer Durlabha Prema Sar Nishkapate Seikunde Yakare Majjan Kundatare sei prem kare vitaran. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so beautiful poetry. Sadhan Bhaktir Katha ki what to speak of Sadhan Bhaktas, even the Siddha Bhaktas, for them who are Krishna's dear ones, for them this Radhakunda is so durlabh. One who without duplicity, means without offense and without any uh, doubt or any kind of skepticism, he takes bath in this kunda. Kunda will give, Radha Kunda will give that love to him, which is तारे यही कुंडे प्रभु का यही कुंडे से ही एक बार करे स्नान तारे राधा सम प्रेम कृष्ण करे दान. So Srila Saraswati Thakur mentions staying at Radhakund and taking Divya Snan means being completely indifferent to enjoying dull matter of this world and doing one pointed following of Radharani by Manas Bhajan and being ready to serve till end of life and also after the life. Very instructive, beautiful. Means and also caution that Divya Snan in Radhakund doesn't mean that oh I'm still interested in the happiness of this world and like taking shelter of Radhakund means doing continuous manas bhajan here till the end of life and even after that. Srila Prabhupada mentions, Srila Rupa Goswami recommends that even if one cannot live permanently on the banks of Radhakund, he should at least take a bath in the lake as many times as possible. So again, an instruction for us, if we cannot stay at Radhakund or may not be qualified to stay at Radhakund because of not having that kind of greed, then we should at least, whenever we go, as many times as possible, humbly, with begging mood, remembering Raghunath Das Goswami and other acharyas, Rupa Goswami, we should take bath in Radhakund, praying to Radhakund. Second point, if one thus constantly engaged during his lifetime, after giving up the body, he will return back to Godhead to serve Sri Radha in the same way as he contemplated during his life on the bank of Radhakund. Sadhane bhavi wo jahan siddha dehe paibo taha ragavader sehi se upay. The conclusion is that to live on the bank of Radhakund and to bathe there daily constitute the greatest, highest perfection of devotional service. Third point, by serving Radhakund, one can get an opportunity to become an assistant of Srimati Radharani under the eternal guidance of the gopis. So, this particular session is the concluding session in which we discussed how Rupa Goswami is instructing on serving Radhakund, which is the highest perfection, taking bath in Radhakund and praying to Radhakund. So this way one can attain that love which is difficult to be obtained even by the Premi Bhaktas of Krishna. So this is a drop from the nectarian oceanic glories of Sri Radhakund. So we offer our obeisances at Sri Radhakund and pray to Sri Rupa Goswami that we follow his Upadeshas by following the footsteps of entire Guru Parampara and attain the lotus feet of Radha Krishna this life or some other life. Praying at least we get some glimpse of how it is like to serve Radha Krishna in this very lifetime. Hare Krishna. Thank you all devotees and have a nice Krishna conscious day. Hare Krishna.